Hello and welcome to another Rose Red video. I'm Rose Red. This is another work of art tarot where we choose a few works of art. Whichever work of art speaks to you, we then pull guidance tarot cards for each work. This is from the National Gallery of Canada's collection. Stay tuned to get your fortune. And we're going to select our works. The first work of art for this tarot reading is Alex Colville, To Prince Edward Island is what it's called. This is from 1965, is acrylic on board. And Alex Colville is a Canadian painter born in 1920. He was born in Toronto, Canada, spent his teenage years in Amherst, Nova Scotia, enlisted in the army, served 44 to 46 as a war artist. Colville's works all conjure the same powerful impression of suspended time. The second work of art for today's tarot reading is, I sense at the very beginning, The Young Student by Ozias Leduc, another Canadian painter, born earlier in 1865. Oil on canvas. Leduc was born southeast of Montreal and remained in this small village most of his life. This is The Young Student from 1894. If this speaks to you, that's painting. That's work of art number 2. The third work of art is Chimney Sweeps Walking by Charles Nègre, a French photographer. This photograph is from 1851. So we're going back in time so far with the works in this video. This photographer was born in the south of France in 1820, awarded a gold medal for painting in 1851, and began taking photographs in that same year. So he's a painter turned photographer. This photograph depicts young chimney sweeps at dawn in front of his apartment building. So if this speaks to you, this is Chimney Sweeps Walking, work of art number 3. And the final work of art in this video. Ooh. How... I won't say anything. This is Philip Guston. Room is the name of it, from 1976. Oil on canvas. Guston is a American artist. This was painted 4 years before his death in 1980. So he was in his 70s when he painted this. Depicts the painter struggling with his personal demons and the conflicts being played out on the social and political stage, which outraged him and left him feeling helpless, fraught with uncertainty and doubt. If this speaks to you, this is work number 4 called Room from 1976. So now we'll pull the cards for each. My trusty Smith-Waite deck, given to me by my beloved father. All right, for the first work of art, which was Colville, To Prince Edward Island, the woman with the binoculars. If you chose that work of art, this is your reading. go. I saw the Emperor as well, so can we have a clarifier, second card for those that chose? Oh, wow. So, it was a woman on a boat looking out with a figure behind her. For those that chose this work of art, the guidance is that though you may feel lost at sea, you not only have the ability to, and the vision, I'm hearing the vision to see where you're headed and where you want to be going and how you're going to get there, but you have support that you can't see. Behind you. Sorry, I'm getting emotional here. You have support that you can't see behind you on your boat. Keep that in mind when things get rough. For those who chose the second work of art, Leduc's The Young Student. This is your reading. If you are a student or you feel like you've been learning the ropes at a new position or at a new role in life, such as a new parent or caretaking for a parent or some new role, this is emphasizing the importance of fun and of personal freedom and autonomy balanced with your new role. So all work and no play, makes you dull. So makes you feel dull, not dull to other people. So the emphasis is on some form of escapism or freedom that's healthy, whether that's just once a week I'm getting the word go out partying or just go have a good time. You really have to do that in order to maintain and sustain the other role that you're playing now. For those of you that chose Nègre's Chimney Sweeps Walking, I'm really not surprised with the combination of that imagery and this card. I don't want to be influenced by these cards, so I'm just going to put them away. Things aren't as dire as you are seeing them or feel that they are. What might be the culprit is mental health issues. Often this card represents some form of addiction, but I'm getting more of the sense of mental health and depression, especially. You know, we all know that our world is our perception, but depression is more than perception. I want a clarifier, please. Any advice for those who chose chimney sweep's photograph, who are dealing with this right now? Your ideas, your thoughts are making you suffer. So it's important to acknowledge the severity of that at this time versus external causes. It's like admitting that you are sick and need to go to the doctor versus that your environment's poisoning you and your environment needs to change, and then you can change. I recommend group therapy, actually. One-on-one is too risky. I find that counselors, when they have an audience, they behave, and they're also better at their job. Just keep that in mind. I'm not telling you what to do, but this is your guidance for this week, or for the foreseeable future. For those who chose Guston's room. It's bothering me that all the pulls today are men, but what can you do? Depicting his inner demons and opinions about the politics in the 70s and 60s. For those of you that were drawn to that painting the most, it's this one. Interesting. So yeah, that may have spoken to you because of what I was reading about what the artist was influenced by, what's going on in the world right now and politics right now, and corrupt governments and feeling helpless. This is talking about knowing when to leave something from your day-to-day habits that's that you are helpless in potentially, or that you feel it makes you feel helpless. We should all fight for justice and fight for causes and speak our mind and our opinion, but sometimes it's too much for us to take on day to day. I'm referencing more like not caring, just maybe not reading the news every single day or multiple times a day. And also the news could be altered, might not be accurate. You know, you responded to that painting. That painting was pretty severe, and he was 70 when he in his 70s. So that mindset in your 70s, you know, your potential final years on this planet, and to be so horrified and caught up by the negative side of the world when there's equal good and evil at all times. So just know when to abort that activity for your own peace of mind. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not ignorance. That's taking care of yourself and setting boundaries for yourself to fight another day. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.